Boys, we got him. Paul Krause. And not only did we get Paul Krause, first off, we also got Vikings chemistry up to like 15 out of 50. Like, no, I did not max out Vikings chemistry, but I got as many Vikings players as possible. So with Paul Krause, 88 speed, 93 zone coverage, 88 playback, 88 hit power, 80 pursuit. We also got him some other Vikings players too, including none other than this guy right here. We got a cornerback down here, which is awesome. The real big players, let's be honest, are going to be Jay Jettis over here. We also got Stephon Diggs over here, I guess old player. At this point, doesn't really play for them anymore. And Warren Moon. So I got 16 out of 20, so he's also getting boosted with +1 to strength, jumping, and agility. So let's get right into this gameplay, guys, and see how good this new Paul Krause can do, as he is now back in Mud 24. Alright, let's get it. Now, it is hard to really force a defensive player to ever, you know, make plays in a video because, listen, at the end of the day, if the opponent's not throwing the ball to them, then that's a positive thing, right? That means they're doing their job in some way possible. Now, I do have to actually change this because my dumb self did not... I don't think I set him to my sub linebacker. I did not. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Taking L starting off this video. I did not put him as my sub linebacker going into this video, so he would have been completely out of position. I also don't think I even have my correct playbooks for either side of the ball. That doesn't really matter for this game. You know what? No excuses. If I'm in my solo challenge playbook, I'm in my solo challenge playbook, right? We have Paul Krause out here for a reason. So I think I'm going to start off right away by usering him. Now, again, I am doing him discredit as he is the interception god in, you know, league history by using him. But I'm going to user him some, see how he plays as a user. Because back in the day, that was always his thing. Like, he was one of the best user gods in my history. I'm not going to lie to you, I really, absolutely hate the Ravens. Not Ravens. This is, I think, the Buccaneers defense. I hate it so much. Absolutely hate it. Because it does not work for me ever. I don't know why this playbook exists, and I'm sure there's probably people who play this on defense with the Buccaneers playbook, but every time I use it, I'm telling you right now, it doesn't work out for me. Maybe it works out for you, maybe you write home about it, maybe you write a whole entire letter home. I cannot. I just simply find myself looking at this playbook every single time like, why is this? The only reason this is my solo challenge playbook is it's so easy to give up tutties with it. Which is, that's not a positive thing, by the way. It gives up free tutties. Positivity. Alright, so far, I mean, Paul Krause really hasn't given up anything, which is positive. He hasn't really done anything either. I mean, I guess, you know, doing stuff is not giving up yards. Yeah, maybe that's a thing. I got caught on my defensive tackle. I got caught on my defensive tackle. I don't know what you expected there, okay? If I was Jermaine Pratt, I would have covered the same exact route as Jermaine Pratt. The difference is Jermaine Pratt would have probably got to stop right there. And we got to stop anyway. Alright, just don't hit me with a double A-gap blitz and I'm okay. Why does this look like a... This looks like a double A-gap blitz. Not really, actually. Or my opponent just cannot run it correctly. I don't know anymore, because there's so many times when I play my opponents where I'm like, this is definitely this. And then they just don't run it correctly, and it just becomes kind of sad. That makes sense. Okay. Let's see what we got at the outside here. Okay. Coming out in full verticals, because you're running a Wildcat playbook in 2024. 2023. I just skipped the whole entire year. Dotteroni. Don't press Devin Hester. I don't care that the fact this card came out back in 1973, okay? Just because the card's old doesn't mean you still press Devin Hester, okay? I know he's like a, what, cornerback, then eventually became wide receiver, and so on and so on, but yeah, just don't press him, okay? That's pretty much the moral of this story. I should have threw that earlier, but it's whatever. We still got the dot. Let's go on to the next game, guys. 1 sec. Alright, so I fixed everything here except for the playbook on offense. Because you know what? I'm going with my solo challenge playbook on offense. Every time I made a video and I went with my solo challenge playbook, it's always worked out. And you know what? I always sit here and go, you know, maybe it's not that horrendous. So we're not doing that. I fixed my defense playbook though, so we're now not coming out in the freaking worst playbook of all time, Buccaneers defense. That's a good thing. Conservative tackling. Okay. I now at least have my linebacker cross 3 show 2 action going on. I think. I was just about to say, I'm going to have... Okay. Krause, I want you to cover deep. I'm going to cover underneath. And we'll watch RG3 with the spy D tackle. He's going that way. He caught that too. Ah, lordy. Alright, he still caught it, but you know what? It's all good. Life. Something like that. I also gotta, like, I don't know. I feel like, we're late enough in the year now where I gotta start just, like, you know, correctly choose my playbook. I mean, choose my uniforms. I'm still, like, in beginning Madden stage where it's, like, my uniforms are still, like, oh, yeah, Buccaneers, because day one, when the game first came out, I chose the Bucs unis, and I never changed. Although I say that, like, that's gonna really dictate anything. I mean, I think last year I chose, like, the Patriots unis day one, and I had the Patriots unis all the way throughout the year to the very end. Like, I never changed the Patriots unis. Not because I wanted them, it's just because the process of going through to change it, well, it takes 2 seconds, not to me. Way too long. Alright. Check down pass. I was gonna say, you know, this might be a positive thing of why, you know, what's his name is so good. Paul Krause. Because guess what? Guess who has not allowed any yards today? Paul Krause. Guess who hasn't really done anything in this game so far? Paul Krause. Come on, man. I was just about to say, this guy seems like a guy that would throw an interception right there. Maybe throw a pick 6 on the play, you know, like a crazy, exotic play right there, but not really. I feel like every time I do a gameplay with defense play, though, I feel like they always get one crazy pick 6 in the game. Okay, well, I just completely dropped the interception like a dumbo. I just literally talk about getting a pick 6, and then I get a user alert. Probably going to be a pick 6. And your boy's like, hello. 0 catch. 0 hands. Maybe held wide the whole entire play. Where's he usering? He's right there. Okay. Throw wide at his user. And this Gronkowski's not maxed out for a reason. You know Gronkowski's not maxed out when you throw it to him and you're like, yeah, that man's not going to truck a 3-year-old child if it was, you know, it came down to it. That did not work out the way I wanted it to work out. I'll be honest with you completely. He was wide open too, and I threw that ball, but I tried to pass lead it inside because I kind of got like a little nervous with the throw. And that was the ugliest interception I've ever seen in my life. Because I tried to pass lead that to a guy that was wide open. If it wasn't so wide open, it wouldn't have been as ugly as an interception. But because of how wide open he was, it was an ugly interception. Okay. This guy is literally... Dude, just hike the ball, bro. You don't need 17 motions before the play. It's a house rules game, bro. It's a house rules game. You think this is that serious? I hate to tell you, bro, it's not. This man is literally rewriting the Declaration of Independence in a house rules game, bro. I am just hoping and praying that you throw the ball to Paul Krause in some way possible. But so far, you know, no potatoes. No potatoes so far, my good sir. Please don't do this. Hike the ball. You got like 2 seconds. And let's go with the sack with Javon Curry. It's nice that we actually pulled this guy today, so it's even nicer that we pulled him and then he automatically made a play for us. Let's get it. You know, not Paul Krause, man. Not the guy we're trying to make the video on, but a random other guy who actually made a play for us. So, I also realized I picked up, what's his name? I picked up Michael Pierce, and I didn't even put him in my lineup. I mean, it wouldn't have really mattered for the +1, not man coverage. What is it? The +1, Vikings chem. Wouldn't have really changed anything in the end, just getting +1 Vikings chem. Bro, why do I think this guy's still gonna throw a pick 6? And why do I feel like Paul Krause is actually not gonna catch any interceptions in this video? Paul! Come on, man! There's been a lot of talks and rumors that Sean Taylor and Ed Reed are better than you. And they probably are. But you're still, you know, like, you have, like, you know, grandfathered in to this game. Like, people remember Paul Krause for, like, the crazy plays he would make in, you know, real life and in Madden. You're grandfathered in to be a good card. And you cost 400,000 coins. So, Sean Taylor and what's his name might be better. But they got nothing on the OG Mutt Hero. Bro, he is... This guy literally is insane. And he still threw an interception. He still threw an interception. All that just to still throw an interception. I just want to know your thought process that you still threw an interception. And you did all that motioning, all that changing of the play, man. Like, yes, I have thrown an interception this game, but let's be honest. Kind of dicking around on offense, okay? I'm kind of dicking around on offense. On defense, no, because I want to show something on defense. See, that's how it should have went last play. Last drive, that's how it should have went. I almost don't want to beat this kid because I want to show Paul Krause off. But I'll be honest with you boys, I don't think Paul Krause is him. I don't think he's Timothy. Himmy Allen, you know? He's not getting any, you know, home improvement shows anytime soon with how good he is. Or maybe the fact that, you know, again, he has not targeted his side one time. Coverage. It's called coverage, bro. It's called coverage. Wide open. Alright, let's get this kid out of here. Let's get this kid out of here. Let's get him out of here. GG, my good sir, guys. On a real note, though, again, like I've always said, trying to utilize any type of card in Mutt, like on defense, and trying to force a ball to them, or try to think that they're going to go out there and put up some crazy numbers, you're not really going to get that whenever you look at players in Mutt, right? At the end of the day, what's really going to come down to is, first off, maybe they don't throw it his way because of the fact of how good of a player he is, right? And then that's a W above itself. They don't want to throw it against him because they're like, wow, this guy's actually pretty good, right? Or number two, he's going to make a crazy play for you eventually, and you're just going to be like, wow, that card is, like, that's that guy. That's him, right? He's going to make that crazy interception, and then you get so happy and excited. And I just want to go back to this interception because, bro, he was so, it was a tutty. It was literally a tutty. He was booty butthole naked. He could have gotten a $30,000 car loan to literally with a stolen credit card. Like, it was that booty butthole naked. But again, like I said, I mean, Paul Krause, like, he covers him good. I mean, he's 400K, you know. That means I'm Larry Thoughts Opinions, guys. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.